YouTube channel. I am again in front of you with the lecture of class 12. In the lecture of class 12, today I will do the statement questions of maxima and minima. These are very important questions for board exams. Okay, so let's start with the question number 13. The statement questions will start from the question number 13th of exercise 6.5 of NCERT. This is my fourth lecture of this chapter. So I will start from the question number 13. So let's start with the statement. Find two numbers whose sum is 24 and whose product is as large as possible. Means you have to take the maxima on the product. Product is as large means you have to show that the product is large. Okay, that means you have to show that the product should be maximum. So let's start with the sum. So let's suppose let two numbers are x and second one is the sum is 24. The second one is 24 minus x, right? So these are the two numbers. According to the question, the product should be maximum, that is as large as possible. The product is x into 24 minus x. So you have to multiply first of all 24x minus x square. Take the derivative with respect to x, right? You have to find the maxima or minima on these numbers, on this function. The product make the functions for finding the maxima. Okay, so this will equals to 24 minus 2x, right? Now the second step is you have to equate it is equals to 0. 24 minus 2x is equals to 0 and 2x is equals to 24. X is equals to 12. I will check the numbers, the function double derivative on this value. So first of all find d square p upon dx square. That means second derivative. Second derivative is minus 2. If you want to put the value of x at minus x as is equals to 12, the value will remain same. There is no change in the answer because there is no x. So this is less than 0. Therefore, we can say that p is maximum at x is equals to 12, right? Therefore, one number is that is x12 and the other number is that is 24 minus 12, that is again 12. So this is the way to find the simple product which is large as possible. So this is the simple question I have taken for your understanding. Now all 3 or 4 questions are depend on the statement of numbers only. I will do the next question. Now I have taken the next question, that is question number 17. In which square piece of tin of side 18 cm is to be made into a box. You have a piece of tin whose side is 18 cm is to be made into a box by cutting a square from each corner. You have to cut the square of that tin from each corner and folding up the flaps to form a box. What should be the side of square to be cut off so that the volume of the box is maximum possible? You have to tell that the box which is formed has a maximum volume at which side of that square. Let us suppose I have a tin piece of this square. This is a square piece of a tin, right? The mathematician wants to cut 4 square from 4 corners and fold the flaps into the form of a box like this. I have cut 4 squares from the 4 corners to make it into a box like this by folding the flaps like this. So this is a box without top, right? So he says that what should be if this box is made up of, what is the maximum side of the square to be cut out so that the volume become maximum, right? If you want to show the volume become maximum, so you have to suppose let the side, which thing you have to find out, you have to suppose that side, the side of let side of square to be cut off, to be cut off, that is equals to x. right? If I take a square like this is a square piece of a tin. I have to cut the square, 4 squares from this. Okay, from 4 square from this, from each corner, right? For each corner, if it is a x, total is x, means the side is x, this is the x, each corner is of x, then the side of this one is 18 minus 2x, right? This is 18 minus 2x, right? This is also 18 minus 2x, but this is x and this is also x. Okay, if I suppose the volume, this is a diagram in which it is x, this is 18 minus 2x. So I want to find the length, breadth and height of this box which is formed here. What is the length? That is, length is 18 minus 2x. The breadth is 18 minus 2x, but the height of this box is x, that is the side of the square to be cut off. So volume, length of box is equals to 18 minus 2x, breadth of box, that 18 minus 2x, and height of box, that is x. So volume is equals to LB into h. So you have to put the values x 18 minus 2x whole square, because length and breadth both are same, so I will take a square, and x is the height of this, so I will write it as x into 18 minus 2x whole square. If you want to multiply inside it, so you will write it as, okay, I will do the by partition, by taking the first function and second function, I will do the derivative dv upon dx, that is equals to x as it is. The derivative of this is 2, 18 minus 2x, and the further of this, inside the square there is a function, you have to do the derivative of this, that is minus 2 plus 18 minus 2x and whole square, and the derivative of this is 1. So you will take common as 18 minus 2x as a common factor, and inside the bracket negative 4x plus 1, right? 18, no, 18 minus 2x, because this is square, one factor is out of this bracket and only there is a one factor remaining in the brackets. Okay, after that I will do dv upon dx is equals to 18 minus 2x, so I will take 2 common, that is 9 minus x, and here 18 minus 2, 4 or 2, 6, so 18 minus 6x. I will take 6 common, 12, 9 minus x, and here when you take 6 common, 6 3s are 18, 6 1s are 6. So these are the factors. By equate it to the 0 at the critical points, 12 and 9 minus x and 3 minus x will equals to 0. From here I will get the two values of x. What are the two values? First is 9 and the second one is, first is 9, x is equals to 9 and 3, but x will not equals to 9, because when you put 9 here, 18, because length is equals to 18 minus 2 into 9, that is 18 minus 18 is equals to 0, which is not possible, right? Not possible. So we have only one, therefore x is equals to 3. Now we have to check the second derivative on this. So I will take a derivative dv upon dx is equals to, I will take the double derivative. So I will write dv square upon dx square. I have this, take a common 12 as a common factor. First of all 9 minus x as it is into this, that is minus 1, plus 3 minus x as it is, and it is minus 1. So we will take a u into v for doing that second derivative. 12 minus 9 plus x minus 3 plus x. So this will equals to 12, 9, 10, 11, 12 again plus 2x. So I will multiply it. Minus 144 plus 24x. So I will put the value of x, that is 3. Okay, to check the maximum values, so I will put the values. What is that value? D square v dx square is at x is equals to 3. I will put the value here. Minus 144 plus 24 into 3. That is minus 144 plus 4 3s are 12, 3 2s are 6 and 1 7. 144 and 72, that is 72. Negative 72, that is 0. The volume is maximum at x is equals to 3. Right? Because therefore side of the square which to be cut out from the corners, that is 3 centimeter. So this is the way to solve the question. Only you have to think the which function we should do for the maxima, we should take for the maxima and minima. Okay, come to the next question. Now I have taken the next question, that is question number 19, in which you have to show that all the rectangle inscribed, I have written down inscribed 2 times, inscribed in a given fixed circle, the square has the maximum area. You have to show that if the rectangle is a figure that is inscribed in a circle, the rectangle has the maximum area. This is very important question. Come to the 2002, 2010 and 2012 in board exam. So this is very important question. I will start with the diagram. What is that diagram? All the rectangle, the square, you have to all the rectangle which are inscribed in a circle. So I will make a rectangle. You have to show that it is not a rectangle. Square has the maximum area. If you want to make a rectangle in a circle, the square has the maximum area. How you can show it? I will take it as x, it is y, and the diagonal is d. That is diameter of the rectangle. I will take it as a, b, c and d. I want to show that x is equals to y, so that the area is maximum. First of all, area is maximum. We have to concentrate on the function of area. That I will work with the area so that I will show it maximum. Okay, by using the given quantities in triangle ABC. X square plus y square is equals to d square. By using Pythagoras, y square is equals to d square minus x square. Right? Now I will put the values in a area. Area is equals to length into breadth. So I want to change this y by using this, but I should not convert it into the under root. I want to make it a very simple function so that I will take the square of these two. Right? For taking square, I will represent it by z. Z is equals to x square, and I will change the value of y, that is d square minus x square. In this way the function become easy and the differentiation also become easy. There is a less chance of error. Okay, so that take the derivative dx upon dz upon dx, x square as it is, derivative of this is 2x plus d square minus x square as it is, and it will equals to 2x. So I will multiply minus 2x cube plus 2x d square minus 2x cube. Right? 2 and 2 4 minus 4x cube plus 2x d square. Now the next step is I will equate it is equals to dz upon dx is equals to 0. So I will take it as a 0. Critical points. So what are the critical points? I will put the value here, that is minus 4x cube plus 2x d square, that will equals to 0. I will take 2x as a common factor, minus 2x square plus d square is equals to 0. X will never be equals to 0 because x is a side. the length of the rectangle. So x not equals to 0. Therefore, minus 2x square plus d square is equals to 0. 2x square is equals to d square. Okay, I will take it on the right hand side. X square is equals to d square by 2 and x is equals to under root of d square upon 2, that is equals to d upon root 2. I will not take plus minus, I will take only the positive value because x is a length, that should be equals to a positive quantity. Now I will do the second derivative. How you can do? By taking d square z and dz. I will take the derivative of this again. By taking again the derivative, it will written as d square z upon dx square, that is equals to 4 3s are 12 x raised to power 2. 4 3s are 12 x raised to power 2 plus 2d square. Now I will put the value to check the maximum area, that is x is equals to d upon root 2. I will put the value negative d upon root 2 whole square plus 2d square. It will equals to minus 12d square upon 2, that will cancel out, plus 2d square, right? Yes, it is a maximum because when you subtract 6 from 2, it will equals to 4, right? Minus 60 plus 2 minus 4d square, this is less than 0, right? Less than 0 means z is maximum at dx is equals to d by root 2. One thing is proved. Now the second term is you have to prove x is equals to y so that it become a square. So I will take x square plus y square is equals to d square. I will put the value of x, that is d by root 2 whole square, that is y square is equals to d square. In the next step, I will find the value of y square by using this is y square is equals to d square minus d square by 2. Take the LCM, 2d square minus d square by 2 and it will equals to d square by 2 y, and it is converted into root. Y is equals to d by y is equals to again d by root 2. This implies x is equals to y, both are equals to d by root 2. This implies square has maximum area, right? Because length is equals to breadth. That means all the side of a rectangle, when all the side of a rectangle are equal, it is equals to a square. Now come to the next question. I have taken the next question, question number 20th. These are in which you have to show that the right circular cylinder of given surface area and maximum volume is such that its height is equal to the diameter of the base. In which you have to show two things. First is volume should be maximum. Second is height is equals to the diameter of the base. So first of all, I will make the cylinder diagram because it is a right circular cylinder. So this is a right circular cylinder in which this is the height, this is the radius, and this is the height of the cylinder. So I will write it as let R be the radius and H be the height of the cylinder, right? Height of the cylinder. Okay. After writing the dimension, we have to write the given surface area. Area is equals to total surface area, that is 2 pi r h plus 2 pi r square. This is the total surface area of the sphere. And maximum volume, that means you have to show that the volume is maximum. For this, you have to make the function of volume first of all. So volume is equals to pi r square h. Before doing the derivative, the whole function should be in one variable. There should not be two separate variables. Either you will change it into the form of r or you will change it into the form of h. It is totally of your choice. But I will change h in the form of r because Okay, so I will take the values from this. A minus, this is 2 pi r h is equals to a minus 2 pi r square, and h is equals to a minus 2 pi r square divided by 2 pi r, right? I will put the value of h here. Here is equals to pi r square, h is equals to a minus 2 pi r square divided by 2 pi r. This pi and pi will cancel, r and r will cancel. I have ar upon half as a common factor, and this is ar minus 2 pi r cube. Now I will do the derivative with respect to r. dv upon dr, half as it is a minus, this will equals to 3 to the 6 pi r square, right? I will equate it equals to the 0, then it will equals to dv upon dx, dr not x, this is dr is equals to 0. I will take the value half a minus 6 pi r square is equals to 0. This goes here and a is equals to 6 pi r square. A, I don't want the value of a, I want the value in the form of r and h, so that I will take it the function as h is equals to 2r. We will have a required thing that the h should be equals to 2r. For this I will put the value of a. A is equals to 2 pi r h plus 2 pi r square is equals to 6 pi r square. 2 pi r h is equals to 6 pi r square minus 2 pi r square. After subtracting I will rub from this side. Okay, I will have, what is the next value? That is, I have the value of, this is 2 pi r h, this will equals to 2 pi r h is equals to 4 pi r square after subtracting these two. Now I have h is equals to 4 pi r square divided by 2 pi r. This r, pi and pi will cancel. This is 2 2s are 4 and pi will cancel, 2 2s are 4 and this will cancel. H is equals to 2r. So one of the thing is proved. Now we have to check the maximum value of V, that is volume should be maximum, d square V upon dx square. This is the first derivative. I will find out as a half. A's derivative is 0 minus 12 pi r. So this and this will cancel and this is less than 0. Therefore V is maximum. Maximum at h is equals to 2r. So this is the way to prove the height is equals to the diameter and the volume is maximum. Do the practice of this type of question. These all questions, statement questions are very important for the examination point of view. Do the practice. Thank you.